Hi guys, welcome back to Australian Frugal, and this is what we ate this week. So we started off with toad in the hole for the kids and hubby because that's what was requested, and obviously I can't eat that, so I whipped up a quick chicken, bacon, sweet potato risotto. Basically I just went through the fridge and grabbed out anything and everything that needed to be used up, and that was this pumpkin sweet potato and some leftover chicken from my last video you guys would have seen. And also I used the chicken stock / bone broth from that video, and you can tell it's good when it's like a meat jelly, so you can see that wiggle on it. And don't worry, it turns immediately back to liquid once it's heated, so you'll see it just evaporate basically. Look, it's liquid again. And I'm just stirring this through and it's becoming a risotto. I also had some frozen zucchini left in the freezer that I needed to use up. Not much, so I threw it in here. And some coleslaw and carrot. So I chopped carrot, coleslaw, an apple, and an onion with some coleslaw sauce. And I had a coleslaw and a risotto. Leftovers were lunch the next day. So love that for me. Nice, quick, easy. And you can see the kids are eating their toad in the hole in the background there. Alright, it is Wednesday night, but this is more of a guide than a strict plan. So the kids have requested fried rice instead of the cheesy bacon chicken pasta, so I will either swap those or move that later on in the week. I'm going to do fried rice tonight, and you guys have seen me make that a million times. I'm not going to film the entire thing, but I have some of my leftover shredded roast chicken. It's not a lot there. Bit more than a handful, probably a cup. I have 4 eggs that I've already scrambled just to make my life easier. I'm going to do 3 smallish carrots. I only have this much in the way of peas, so I'm going to possibly, just making a mess, add in some beans instead because that's what I've got. I got a can of corn kernels because I'm out of frozen corn. I can't exactly go to the shop, so I have to plan 3 or 4 days in advance before delivery. I'm going to use a couple of rashers of bacon, which you guys have seen me do before, to up the protein and the flavor, and that'll provide a nice fat sauce to cook everything else in, and my gluten-free soy sauce. So just going to quickly dice everything up and fry it off in my wok, and that'll be dinner tonight. I put 2 cups of rice in my rice cooker because the kids have also requested pudding for dinner tonight, so I'm thinking I'll do some rice pudding, and I'll get a grocery order in tonight for Woolworths because part of the pain is I have to get everything delivered, which means I have to meet grocery minimums, which means I have to spend at least $50 per shop for Woolworths, and I need to book at least a day or so in advance and know what I'm going to run out of. So yeah, it's just a whole pain. I can't shop around. So that'll be tonight's issue, but I'll deal with that later. Stay tuned for... And there we have it, one giant wok full of fried rice for dinner tonight. We should have plenty of food, plenty of leftovers, and everything's diced up so fine that everybody should get chicken and bacon and egg and a little bit of everything in every bite, which is the goal. So tonight I'm making some sausage rolls. I'm not using sausage. I have some pork mince, some carrots, some onion that I'm going to blitz up, some salt, pepper, curry powder. I also have some MSG and egg. And just to make this go a little further and to use these up, I'm going to add in some fine breadcrumbs from HelloFresh Meals. This is for the kids and hubby. I obviously can't eat this. And we have puff pastry, which was like $2.30. Not bad. I also like to put a line of barbecue sauce in my sausage roll. It really improves the flavor, even if you don't like barbecue sauce or you like it with tomato sauce. It just helps with moistness, and yeah, it's a nice little trick I picked up, and it's good. So I'll show you that now. So I just started out by peeling that onion, throwing it in there, cutting up those carrots and blitzing them in the Thermomix. Then I just added the 500 grams of pork mince, salt, pepper, and egg, those breadcrumbs I showed you, and a good dose of curry powder, and that's what it made. I ended up getting 16 quite large sausage rolls out of this. So each pastry sheet was cut in half, rolled up, and then each one made 2 sausage rolls, or one very long one. And there they are, all delicious and cooked. I was very jealous that I couldn't find any gluten-free puff pastry. So here's tonight's dinner. We have, for the little man, the leftover egg from making the pastry in just a little egg pan, some pear sliced up, and most of a sausage roll. I've got another piece over there for when he finishes this. This is very hot, so it's got to cool down. We have some water in a sippy cup for him, some barbecue sauce for everyone to dip their sausage rolls into, and I'm not going to worry about veggies and all that tonight. They had afternoon tea and all that, and this will be just something nice, warm and tasty. So for my dinner, I'm going to have snail noodles. Got this packet here with all my stuff there, and I'm going to whip that up for dinner. Snail noodles with all of the toppings. So there was pickled bamboo shoots, fried peanuts, yuba, there was cowpeas and pickled radish, julienne mushrooms, and white rice vinegar and chili oil, as well as obviously the soup base and the rice. So for tonight's dinner, I only need to feed me and the baby. The boys had dinner out, and little miss is having a sleepover. So I have 2 small potatoes, the leftover pumpkin, half a sweet potato, and 2 tiny carrots and 1 small onion, and some of the chicken with some gravy I made. So that's going to be our dinner tonight. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'd know that Saturday nights are hubby's night to cook. It's my one night off. So he made chicken, veggies and mash. I had chicken legs with just some paprika, salt, pepper, rosemary and a little bit of turmeric. It was really nice. And him and the kids had some garlic chicken schnitzels. And tonight the kids requested fried rice again because it's one of their favorite things. It's one of the baby's favorite things too. So I did that with side salads. Tonight hubby whipped up a concoction with pork mince and rice and frozen veggies with balsamic vinegar, soy sauce, and just a bunch of crap out of the cupboard because it's his night to cook and it's not my problem. And a fried egg with sriracha. And then under there's some fried onion, which I put on all these kinds of things, and a nice runny egg. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, subscribe. Click the little notification bell below to be notified when I post new videos, and I'll see you in the next one.